My journey towards 10K. Day 1, October 26th. I was returning from the office, as usual, going through WhatsApp, when I saw the link for a marathon on November 6th. I always had the marathon thingy high upon my ever-increasing bucket list, which went down under every time a marathon came up. This one was being organized by Boomi, the NGO I volunteer for, so it had a very good factor to motivate me with it. Then I started asking around for making a checklist, where I got weird and some valuable info. Also, I did ask my friend from my school days, Google, she did give a lot of suggestions. Also, people I know are saying that I have to change my diet. That's why I'm going to eat ice cream right now. Who knows if I get serious. Day 2, October 27th. So about yesterday, I had shawarma with ice cream. I think this blog is sounding more like a review on Zomato rather than a marathon runner's blog. But I finally did it. I registered myself for the 10K. So this thing just got serious. I downloaded an app to keep track and schedule stuff for my 10K, largely wishful thinking. I did walk 4.5 kilometers at a stretch. So according to me, preparations are in full swing. Day 3, October 28th. I didn't plan it in a certain way, but day 3, October 28th was a rest day due to my laziness and Diwali celebrations at the office. I started playing beer pong and I got good at it. That implies I couldn't drink. That's the sadness of winning this particular game. I did walk to the office and back. Happy Diwali people and people in Bangalore, enjoy the long weekend. Day 4, October 29th. Sudden plans to go outstation cut off my plans for the day, but I did walk a lot, thanks to my not knowing how to use the maps on my mobile. Also, I had an Admiralty English breakfast, along with a club sandwich for lunch from the Fat Fanny's Cafe. My takeaway from all these is, it's better to ask the people around for directions rather than trusting the maps always. There are a lot of cases where maps take you to weird places. Day 5, October 30th. I am in Tamil Nadu now, and again I couldn't do a set of standard things which I intended to do, but I did carry a lot of luggage and walked on the beach. To me that counts as practice. Also, I walked a lot, so yeah, I am on the right track. Wishful hoping. Day 5 taught me the importance of having a reliable power bank. Day 6, October 31st. Finally something worthwhile. I walked a distance of 10.9 kilometers to my sister's place, and I would rather say it was a manageable task, so then I get a question in my mind. Walk and definitely complete the 10K. Or run for it and see where it takes me. So I definitely have to make up my mind on that. Day 7, November 1st. Life is so cruel. I lost my dear friend to road rage. I want people to understand the need for a helmet and wearing seat belts however short the distance is. A 19-year-old kid driving on the wrong side and bumped into my friend who wasn't wearing a helmet. It was too hard to take in the way he was lying. He lay there in pristine condition without a hint of an injury. But the damage to the brain took its toll. As I saw his pyre lit and seeing his parents lamenting over the loss of their only child, I kept on wishing all of these were part of a really bad dream. Day 8 to 10, November 2nd to 4th. I didn't do much except for incorporating fish into my diet and walking to the office and back. Was stuck up with piles of work. Day 11, November 5th. I did a last drill early morning of about 8 to 9 kilometers and did the most running since the 2 weeks that I had started. I did cycle close to 5 kilometers. This was more for fun rather than practice. I had a heavy lunch and dinner. It was very hard for me to sleep. I think the competition got to me. I woke up every 30 to 45 minutes. Day 12, November 6th. Got up early in the morning. If you don't sleep, it's not getting up. Reached the start point at 4:20, a good 2 hours early. There I met a few volunteers from Boomi who were there to organize the event. I got a few tips from them. I had 2 bananas. My friend's cousin who runs marathons regularly suggested this and also reminded me different people will suggest different things, and I will vouch for it. All of a sudden I saw a senior from college that really helped to cool me off as we started talking about random stuff, and I was really getting tensed before that. In the process I met 2 fellow Boomians who were running. We struck the right chord and that helped me in taking my mind off things. At 6 we had a warm-up organized at Decathlon. We were gonna do Zumba. This was my first time with Zumba. It was jolly good fun. It was a warm-up laced with dance, which I am horrible at. That did really pump my energy, and not knowing many people helped me let go. The race started at 6:30. The first 1.5 kilometers was particularly hard, but as it progressed we, the 3 Boomi volunteers, made good time. We had done the first quarter in 14 odd minutes, which was very good news for us. We were aware of losing speed at the latter stages though. Now the best thing about a marathon is everyone present motivates the others to be it through words, actions, or just being there. Every time you are pegged back, some random person comes and encourages you. If you're still having second thoughts about running a marathon, just do it for the positive vibes that you will imbibe in your day-to-day lives. At a certain water point, I was asking the volunteer about the distance left and she says it's 2.5 kilometers. I was so jubilant that I started giving in more energy. That backfired, but in a manageable way. That's when I and a random guy were started helping each other across the finish line at 7:36. So you read that part right, I did complete the 10K. When I reached the end point, they were playing the Diwali theme song in full glory, and that was the first time that I really could get in the groove with this particular track. I wouldn't go on to describe how I felt while crossing the line and completed it. It was so good that you have to experience it. Me trying to describe it wouldn't do justice. P.S. The plan is to update this blog daily, and at a further stage this would act as a guide on how to run 10K for the average human being, or a note on what not to do while running a 10K. It did turn out to be a guide on how to run.